Hello everybody, this is Amy Lionheart. I haven't done a video with commentary in like over a year. It's a very big surprise considering I don't do a lot of commentary stuff on my channel. I'm still kind of new to it. I'm not an expert like Idara Oda is or anybody else that does commentary on a daily, but really wanted to do a video about the SOULCALIBUR 6 gameplay from E3. And I basically wanted to see Ivy and it took so long. I was just like sitting impatiently in my seat waiting for her to be unveiled. I was just like dying to see her. Let me just start this video. We're gonna play it. I'm going to keep pausing because I'm gonna break down like a lot of the moves that she's doing. They brought back a lot of moves from 4, from 2, and just it's awesome. She still has Sword State. She doesn't have like Whip or Coiled. Her Serpent's Embrace was in the reveal trailer, but they haven't done it in the gameplay, and I don't expect them to. Like, it's just people playing the characters, like, they're not meant to be good or whatever. We can watch this together, and I will say what I have to say about Ivy. Okay, so it seems she has 4B plus K, 6A. He has familiar moves. These moves are already in 5, so it's nothing too major. I'm going to be using notation from SOULCALIBUR 5, mainly SOULCALIBUR 4 as well. Maybe SOULCALIBUR 2, but mainly 5 with the familiar moves that she's already done. So for like the first few seconds, she's done stuff that we already know she can do. So right there, she actually went into a 2A, it seemed. Looks like the animation of her 2A from 4, Whip State. Which seems kind of like slow startup, probably. Yep, and it clashed. That move that she just did right there, that is her 6B and Whip State from SOULCALIBUR 4. Very linear move, but it's a decent move for people that are going to run at you. I think it's probably a high, I'm not sure still, but this is kind of hard because I can't, such a long stream that I can't go back to it as quickly. And failed GI again, and her guard's gonna break. So she just did her Brave Edge from 5, 6-6B Brave Edge. I think it's like a string, so maybe it could just be 6-6B-A or 6-6B-B, but that's pretty cool that they kept that other edge attack from 5. I find that very interesting. That seemed like a 2-2 or a 8B. You can tell that she kind of moved a little bit. There was some 8-way run movement. Very, very faint. Kind of put it a little too ahead. Yep. She went back and then she sidestepped up. And that right there is move from SOULCALIBUR 4. It was 6A, A+B. It was in Coiled state. You can connect it. You can actually cancel it in 4. Interesting that they brought that back. It's like a nice, you know, meaty horizontal-ish. I don't know. Maybe it could be GI'd or something, so not a bad move to bring back. 6B holds. Don't know if you can press down or up again. We'll see. 6B plus K. Maybe she goes for Calamity Symphony. We don't know yet. Typical setup. That right there seems like a 3A, but not hold version. In her reveal trailer, she did have a 3A, but it had so much range, so it's possibly a hold version. This Ivy seems to be like 5 in terms of 5 and SOULCALIBUR 1, because SOULCALIBUR 5 kind of went back to her roots in 1, but it seems like a lot of the extended moves that she does are held attacks, like an A hold, the B hold, etc. Nice seeing Zas, though. I don't know much about Zas like I know Ivy, so... Sorry, Zas. Okay. That move right there, 6-6K in Sword State from SOULCALIBUR 4, a very good move. I think it's in the previous games too, but this is from how recent it is. That's not a bad move. I know that it could go into Serpent's Embrace from the reveal trailer, it seemed, but what she did was just a regular 6-6K shoulder bastion. She goes for a 6B. She goes for that attack again. 6B. Goes for that attack again. So, interesting string here. This game, SOULCALIBUR 6, has a lot of strings. Let's not forget Lost Swords. Lost Swords is a really good example of strings that are in 6, because Lost Swords had strings that 6 is now emphasizing with everybody else. These strings are for, like, mind games, so if you know someone's gonna keep doing the same thing, you can, like, GI it, or you can just, like, you know, maybe sidestep or whatever. But her specific string, I was not expecting those two moves. It is 6B and while rising B. A very interesting string they gave her. Have never seen that. And that move right there is from SOULCALIBUR 2. It is her 4-4A held. It is a pretty quick horizontal. It's a nice move. It isn't too bad. I enjoyed using it in 2. It's relatively quick, I suppose. And then she went for a 3B. There was no 8-way run movement shown for that specific move. It seems like it's her 3B whip state from SOULCALIBUR 3, because in 4 it was slower. It was a different like animation, so it's her 3B from SOULCALIBUR 3, and that actually goes into SE as shown in the reveal trailer. Servant's Embrace. She did the knee. Don't know if she could have gone into Ivy, like, hopefully. If she doesn't, that'd be kind of sad. She goes for a soul charge. She went for a 6B break attack, it seems, and it turns into an attack throw. Very similar animation to her critical finish from SOULCALIBUR 4. It's just much quicker. It's really beautiful. Wow. Again for the 6B while rising B string. Maybe she went for a while rising A, or maybe a 4A with that elbow. It's not a bad move to throw out. Don't know if this still has the same counter hit properties. She goes for that move again. 2A+B it seems. Zasamel's just going crazy on her. I mean, it's Zasamel. Right there, that's a very interesting move. It seems like insignificant. It is her 1B from SOULCALIBUR 2. There was no like 8-way run indication when she did that. It was people that play SOULCALIBUR, they know 8-way run input, you can buffer them, but there's always an indication of what an 8-way run move is, because you can either go up, down, down back, down forward, up back, up forward, held, or you could hold it in a direction and then buffer it. And she has it in 5, but it's an 8-way run input. And here it seems like just a regular 1B, which is pretty okay. Goes for a grab, goes for her 6B, she goes for a 3K, and she got hit. She does seem simple, but also has those varieties. She went for a reversal edge, didn't work. She went for a 1AA from 5. Excuse me. And they go to Okubo and his translator. I'm gonna keep looking at that screen. Right there, she clearly went for an A hold from 5. I wonder if the counter hit version gives you the attack throw version. Yeah, I don't think it was an attack. I don't think it was a counter hit version. And then she goes for her critical edge, and it changes.
All around me are familiar.
Well, we all know what a critical edge looks like. So I think that was all it. This is pretty much like my analysis on it. I have my notes, but I have everything in my memory. I just like had to write it down so I wouldn't forget. But there's Ivy in SOULCALIBUR 6, you guys. Like, I think she looks great. She seems like she's back to her roots, but she still has a variety of moves. She seems to be one, but just diverse. A diverse one, you know, and a more diverse 5. Because we all wanted to see Servant's Embrace in 5, but she didn't have it, which, like, really crazy. That's, like, her signature, like, one of her signature stances. So, yeah, that is my analysis on her. I will have the notes in the description of this video, and hope you guys enjoyed this.